So there's 5 things that make up your credit score, and one of them being credit utilization. And as someone who was doing it completely wrong and didn't know what I was doing, I'm going to tell you how to actually maximize your credit utilization so you can get a good credit score. First of all, credit utilization is essentially the money that you use compared to your credit limit. And basically the common rule is that you want to keep your credit utilization to below 10%. So let's say your credit limit is $1,000. You want your credit utilization rate to be 10%. So 10% of $1,000 is going to be $100. Also, this is super important because credit utilization makes up 30% of your credit score. All right, next I'm going to explain how to do it, and then I'm going to show you an example. First of all, there's going to be dates on your credit card that are super important. You have to pay your statement to under 10% of your credit limit the day before your next statement date. After that, you're going to let that percentage get reported to the credit bureaus. After the next statement date occurs, you're going to pay off whatever you left to get reported to the credit bureaus in full. And trust me, I know that may sound confusing, but we're going to use an example. All right, let's say my credit limit for my card is $1,000. So my next statement date is on February 20th. So let's say I spent $500 on my credit card so far and I haven't paid it off yet. On February 19th, I'm going to pay that down to 1 to 10% of my credit limit, and I'm going to leave it there. All right, so let's say I'm going to pay it off to 5%. So I'm going to go and pay off my credit card, but I'm only going to pay off $450 of it, and I'm going to leave $50 in my credit card that I have to pay off. And boom, now this amount is what's going to get reported to the credit bureau. So I'm going to wait till the next statement date, which is 2/20, which is February 20th. Going to get reported. They're going to do the things. They're going to be like, oh, look at his credit utilization rate. It's pretty low. He's doing a good job. And that's when they're going to be like, all right, bet, let's get this guy's credit score up. And then on February 21st, I'm going to pay off that $50 because I realistically don't want to keep it there. So you realistically don't have to pay until the next, minimum payment due. I promise you want to pay it off as soon as you can because you might forget about it. And if that payment goes all the way to the next one, and that's where it's going to start accruing, interest. I hope this makes sense because for me, it took a while to actually understand, but hopefully my explanation made it a little easier for you guys. And as always, if you guys need any help with credit, investments, savings, and paying off debt, then comment on finance so I could contact you one-on-one so we could figure it out together. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Peace. Blah, 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 blah.